The control panel features an extremely user-friendly design with just a few control elements. The power button switches the Vento on and off. The product name appears in the top section of the display. In the second line, the tool symbol is displayed, providing access to the settings menu, and next to this, the selected working width is displayed. The EHR symbol in line 3 indicates the position of the tractor hydraulics either raised or lowered. Next to this is the target output rate. The small feed roller symbol rotates when the applicator is dispensing material. The current seed roller speed and forward speed are displayed alongside this. Use the menu rotation switch to navigate through the display. In most cases, you can navigate to a specific menu item or value by turning this switch. Simply press the switch to confirm your selection. Pressing the Escape button allows you to abort any selection. Above this is the hopper empty indicator. The red LED illuminates when the Vento hopper is empty. Use the blue fan button to easily switch on and off the high-performance fan. The Start-Stop button switches the seed roller on and off to control material dispensing. There are 3 navigation points in the main menu. Use the menu rotation switch to move the cursor. You can navigate to the product area at the top of the screen, for example, and access this line by pressing the switch. Now simply select the required product and save. Access the settings menu via the tool symbol. Navigate to the EHR symbol and access by pressing the switch. Here you can adjust the target output rate. Simply select using the rotation switch and save. All settings can be adjusted whilst in work and on the move if required. To access the main menu, position the cursor next to the tool symbol and press. The control panel is designed to be incredibly intuitive. Simply turn the rotation switch to navigate, enter and save. The first line in the main menu is Quantity Adaptation. Here, it's possible to adjust the output rate in the event of a deviation from a preset value, such as tractor wheel slip. The hectometer can have 2 values, daily and total. To reset the daily area to 0, press and hold the rotation switch. Press Escape to return to the main menu. In the Service Inquiry section, various values are visible. This information may be required when servicing the applicator. Calibrate the output rate via the calibration test line in the menu. 3 different operating modes are available, automatic mode being the most common. This dispenses material at a constant output rate relative to forward speed. Manual modes can be set with or without hydraulic control. Calibration of varying speed sensors would also be achieved via the control panel. Wheel sensors, GPS and speed pulses need to be calibrated over a driven distance of 100 meters. The speed pulses are entered via the calibration run or directly via the speed pulse menu. The EHR signal varies according to tractor manufacturers. This can also be adjusted in the menu. The first step before commencing work is to set the working width. Simply press the rotation switch, set the working width, and save. In the Residual discharge menu, you are able to empty the hopper of any remaining material through the hose outlets electronically using the Start-Stop button. Run the remaining material out into the calibration bag. In the error memory, any error records are accessible. In this example, the error was hopper empty. This function assists with telephone support. The control panel interface consists of 18 languages, making the applicator suitable for international use. As the Vento is used in many regions of the world, there are 3 different unit settings built into the system. To perform a calibration test, select Calibration Test in the Settings menu. A new product can be created and the name saved. The system can store up to 75 products. Once you have created a product or chosen a saved product, confirm by pressing OK. Once you have done this, select the time duration for the calibration test. Calibrating homogeneous material usually would be set to 30 seconds. Select a greater time for coarse or mixed material or for a more precise calibration test. Now it's necessary to prepare the applicator for the calibration test. This requires opening the hopper and putting in the required material to be applied. The next step is to remove the hoses to enable connection of the calibration bag. This is a simple process requiring no tools. The calibration bag is stored in the document roll for easy access. Attach it to the hose outlets. You can now start the calibration test on the machine. Once the calibration test is finished, remove the bag and weigh it. Next, enter the weight from the calibration test on the control panel. The corresponding entry box appears automatically on screen. After inputting the weight of material, save the value by pressing the rotation switch. Set the target output rate using the same method. Once done, the calibration test is complete and the product has been fully created. Our specially developed high-performance fan is one of the Vento's unique features. The development of the fan was achieved by consulting a leading institute. They calculated the greatest possible efficiency, taking into account factors like material flow, hose diameter, and inner hose wall geometry. But that's not all. The airflow generated by the 12-volt high-performance fan is unique in the 12-volt market. The fan is controlled from the control panel. Push the blue fan button to start the fan. The speed of the fan is fully adjustable relative to hose route layout and material to be dispensed. The fan is designed to start up slowly, building up to maximum speed to eliminate potential voltage issues. This is shown by the LED on the fan button flashing white, and once preset fan speed is reached, the light turns blue and remains constant. To switch off the fan, press and hold the blue fan button for 2 seconds. The material is dispensed via a fluted seed roller. Color coding of the seed rollers is relative to material to be applied. Red, large, blue, medium, and green, small granules. The corresponding fluted rollers can be mounted on the cassette relative to the material to be applied. Changing the seed roller is simple and fast. Simply remove the pressure cap on the seed roller shaft by pressing inwards and turning in a clockwise direction. Now, withdraw the seed roller from the Vento. To replace a roller, repeat these steps in reverse order. Perform the same steps in reverse order to insert the new rotary feeder. Tighten the nuts, insert the shaft and attach the cap. A simple operation taking only a few seconds. The LED light for indicating hopper empty is located beside the blue fan button. When the hopper is empty, the orange LED light switches off. The sensitivity of this indicator can be adjusted to prevent incorrect function when using materials depositing dust residues. The Vento has a standard and internal agitator. The agitator is designed to run at a lower speed than the seed roller, ensuring a smooth flow of material without damaging the seeds. The agitator shaft can be removed if required. The drive system consists of the main drive motor, the start-stop button and the seed roller. The drive functions independently, so it's not affected by voltage fluctuations from the tractor's electrical system. This ensures exact seed placement and optimizes the Vento's accuracy. Any change in speed is instantly displayed on the control panel. Each Vento is delivered on a bracket for transport and attachment to an implement. Each unit has 25 meters of hose, spreader plates. Seed rollers are supplied relative to application rates required, and control panel. We supply also a 6-meter power cable for connection directly onto the tractor battery. The Vento is mounted on a transport assembly bracket, as can be seen beneath the unit. This special design of bracket makes attachment to implements a lot easier and quicker. To assemble the hose ready for work, the grommets must be attached. This is done by simply screwing them easily onto the hose. This gives a smooth transition of both components and leaves the hose unobstructed in any way, resulting in trouble-free seed dispensing. Once assembled, simply push grommets up into sockets on the Vento. The document roll mounted on the Vento contains the seed roller pull-out tool, weigh scales, calibration bag and operating manual as standard. Should you wish to use fewer outlets, this can be achieved by replacing a hose with a blanking plug. Please note, in this case it's also important to replace the corresponding fluted rollers with blanks. Compared to the 8-outlet Vento, the 16-outlet applicator has 2 high-performance fans and 2 interlocking seed rollers. It can achieve working widths of up to 12 meters using an electric fan, setting it apart from all other manufacturers of 12-volt applicators and making it a cost-effective alternative to competitors using hydraulic fans to achieve the same results. There are 2 ways of emptying the hopper. The first is to do so electronically via the residual discharge menu and the Start-Stop button on the control panel. Here, the seeds are discharged via the hose outlet. This allows you to fill the residual seeds in the calibration bag and use them again later. The rotary feeder shaft has a set speed for residual discharge to ensure fast emptying. Alternatively, you can empty the hopper via the residual discharge hatch on the spreader.